日本時間5月8日、米国時間5月7日に行われたカブス対レッズ戦後、シカゴ、カブスの今永昇太に全米の注目が集まった。今季の今永は、まさに完全復活と言える状態にあり、チームの快進撃を支える絶対的存在となっている。この日の今永は6回を投げ、被安打6、失点1、さらに2桁奪三振を記録。今季2度目となる圧巻の投球内容で、カブスを9連勝へ導いた。特に高めのフォーシームと低めのスプリットを軸にした配球は抜群で、打者たちは最後まで的を絞れなかった。番組内では、今永の進化についても詳しく分析された。オフシーズン中には投手コーチ陣と何度も話し合い、自身の強みを再確認、フォームの効率化や球速向上にも取り組み、シンプルに投げることが現在の安定感につながっているという。防御率は昨季以上の数字を維持し、毎試合のように長いイニングを消化。まさにエース級の働きを見せている。勢いに乗るカブスは、打線やベンチ陣も好調を維持、チーム全体が高い集中力を保つ中、今永昇太はその中心で確かな輝きを放っている。この後、番組では今永の投球分析や試合後インタビューの模様が詳しく紹介される。ぜひ最後までご覧いただきたい。
Oh, yeah.
22 whiffs. He has that in his back pocket.
And especially because the velocity is back where it was a couple of years ago. I mean, not that that was the only thing last year that he was lacking, but the location, right? That's going to be big for Shota because when we talk about it, it's simple because we say the four-seamer up and the splitter down. And sure, he's going to work in some secondaries there, but he's primarily keeping that arsenal simple this year because it's effective, and that's what he did a couple of years ago. So when you're located, you've got that extra mile per hour on your velo, this is what can happen. Hitters, it still leaves them guessing even though you're trying to decide almost just between two pitches, but you're looking north and south, and so with his tunneling action, makes it really difficult for these hitters. It's great to see this Shota again.
Yeah, to see him right there at the top of chase rate, and you think of Shota Imanaga, you don't necessarily think he has that filthy, devastating strikeout stuff, but he took his ERA from 2.40
I noted the same thing
to 2.28.
Yeah.
That's some serious work, Elise.
Yeah, especially because, like, you think at times, can he get better? Because his last outing, he's going 7, right? So he's giving you length every time out. In just about every start, he's given up 0 or 1 run. So keeping your team in the game, giving them a chance to win. I mean, these are checking all the boxes. Just when you're thinking about what can I do to have a good start, on the very least, right? Some length, keep my team in it. For him now to get the swing and miss, to get some strikeouts because he's racking up those in each outing, he's just doing all the things right. So the location, the velocity, the comfort level, the confidence, it's all back for Shota.
Yeah, as this year, 26. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup presented by Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer, and it was a battle of the flow when it comes to the hair, but it was a battle of the arms out there on the mound. Shota Imanaga, he won both races. 6 innings, 6 hits, just 1 earned run, and double-digit strikeouts for the second time this season. You know he was feeling good all around that zone. Craig said he had a good game plan. Excellent split, and the fastball was up, but let's find out how he and Edwin felt about another W.
自分というピッチャーが一番強みが出せるのはどこかなっていうのをピッチングコーチと話してスプリントトレーニングから、スプリントトレーニングの前からもズームでピッチングコーチとはやり取りをしてたんで、どうすればいいピッチャーになれるかっていうのを常に考えてやってきました。
Yeah, so during the off season as well as spring training, talking with the pitching coaches about what my strengths are as a pitcher and what I need to do to get better, and then talking to them, the Zoom meeting, and seeing what I need to do to be more effective.
You credit a lot of it when you went to drive line early on. Is that all paid off for you? Went there right after the end of last season.
昨シーズンの終わりにドライブラインに行って、その練習が、練習の成果が今実っていると思います。
ドライブラインには行ってないんですけども、施設に行って動作解析をして、自分のがどういうふうに効率よく体を動かせるかっていうのを探って、それをずっと継続して、それプラス自分のオリジナリティを加えてミックスしてやっているという感じですね。
Yeah, I didn't go to a drive line. I didn't go to a training facility. They looked at biomechanics, how I could be more efficient in my delivery. And I think the stuff I learned from there is, what I've been continuing to do, plus, including factors that I think would work myself.
Is there anything that you're doing right now that's surprising you as to how efficient you are?
今効率いいので、自分でもなんか驚いてることとかありますか？
僕にとって、今、特に最近調子がいいとかそういうわけではなくて、ただ毎週ピッチングコーチと話し合って、ただそれが試合でできたかできなかったかっていうだけなので、かなりシンプルな考え方を持って試合に臨めてますし、それが効率の良い投球につながっているのかなと思います。
Yeah, I think, just talking to the pitching coaches, every week after an outing and just having that communication, and I think keeping it simple is what's been helping me be efficient.
Business casual for our guy Shota with the Nehru shirt on.
He's got good style.
Very stylish. Shota, the conductor.
Yes.
Absolutely. Anytime
oh my gosh.
the orchestra is playing, you know that Shota Imanaga has that baton and he is directing every single instrument to the best of his ability. Our guy Big Rec, it's Bill.
Wow, the broom.
Fourth straight home series sweep, decided to break out the big broom, not just the regular size one. This is the oversized broom. So all the neighbors, especially Cincinnati fans, they know their team just got smoked. Here and keep the brooms out. Spring cleaning, it's getting done. The summer equinox, it's right around the corner. But you see right there, the fellas, they're all about getting those sweeps, nailing them down. All the digits, they're there at the very bottom. And Craig, he's feeling fantastic about them. And he's also feeling peachy keen about the win streak that's currently active. 9 games. The only team that's done better than that this season?
Cubs.
Oh, do my eyes deceive me? No, it is the exact same squad, the one that you're watching this postgame on right now. Can they do it again tomorrow and stretch it to 10? And then, who knows? Don't want to speak that into existence, but either way, we know what's happened with Michael Conforto. It's been a resurgence, and Craig, well, he's had front row seats. Listen up.
Yeah, he had a big day. And just, the at-bats that he's provided, like in limited playing time, that's just really impressive, I think. I think he's like at 42 or 3 or something like that, plate appearances on the year, and it's just been huge production. So to come up, hasn't started in a while, and hasn't started since, I think, last game of the road trip, and delivers, kind of player of the game offensively. That's a pretty nice piece to have on your team.
Showed us so much swing and miss again today. What did you think of the way that he had done?
Yeah, I thought it was this is what Shota's done this year. I thought it was just a good game plan. The split finger was excellent. The fastball was up when it needed to be, when they were maybe sitting on the split a little more. So you're right. It was a lot of swing and miss, and more of what we've seen so far.
Craig, we talked about this before, but sweeping 2 homestands in a row, that's unusual in baseball.
It is. It is, and it's a credit to these guys how well they're playing. Today it's Michael Conforto on the offensive side. So it's just we got a lot of guys playing at a high level, and that just adds up, and that's what's happened.
Kind of envision like formula as the months get hotter and the days longer, in terms of homestands, road trips, and all this stuff, to be able to get somebody off their feet like you did with Suzuki, like you've got that ability now.
Yeah, there's no question we have that ability for sure. I think we've got a group that can play every day and is accustomed to it. But we also have, we have a very strong bench right now, and they've made that very clear. They tell you in a way, right? And they've done that, and it's a really good feeling for sure.
Winning 4 straight from an opponent in your division, even this early in the year, is there significant credence to that?
Well, there's everything matters, right? And routinely seasons get down to the last week, and you say, oh, what if in May this would have happened? That's going to happen still. So we gave ourselves a head start against this team in terms of the head-to-head, for sure. We caught some breaks today. Our big inning, I think, we got some walks to start out that inning, and then we really just hit some ground balls that found some holes. But we took advantage of the walks. We took advantage of probably a defensive mistake, and that's how you win games.
It was like 2 homestands ago where you said it's going to turn, results are going to start coming. I know it's only May, but to have gone on this streak over the last 20 odd games, you kind of envision it being...
No. One-word answer.
For a group that obviously is already confident and very talented, what does a stretch like this do for them this early in the season?
Yeah, look, our job is to just stack up wins. They count the same now as they do, later in the season, and so you just stack up wins, and that's our job. We've got to just keep doing that. Confidence is not going to be an issue, but you got to stack up wins because you do run into headwinds during a long season. So you stack them up while things are going well.
I asked you at the beginning of the homestand about the gasoline prices. Is there anything you've got a whole week to think about it? Anything we can do to help?
No, sorry. I don't remember that question, Bruce.
I think it was in here without him.
Yeah.
今回も最後までご視聴いただき本当にありがとうございました。動画の内容を楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。もしよろしければチャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。皆さんの応援が今後の動画制作の大きな励みになります。それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。